You can see this is the last class we have discussed this material unit and color appearance, then analysis tools, that is measure distance and mass properties that we are seeing. Next, our objective today is this: how to make drawing of any process component with drawing standards, references settings, new sheets, how to add the new sheets, edit sheets, that is the modifications of sheets, sheet properties, view created by view creation wizard, manual view creation using base view, introducing the views, projected views, auxiliary views, detail view, and some dimensions. Okay, so everything today we are not going to cover. Up to the views creation only, I will tell you how to place the basic views, front side, top and isometric. That's it. Then remaining views we'll discuss in the next class. Okay, so some standards are there, some initial settings are there in the drafting that we will see. The component today, we already created your model of this. So same component we'll take it for the drafting creations. Okay, so maximum of the students are made this component last times. So that's why I'm taking the same component for drafting purpose. So if you want screenshot, take it. Take the screenshot of this. Over. Now we'll start to create the drafting of this. So to create the drafting, I just open the model software first. After that, click on open file. Select the location where you stored that component last time. So this is the component, or the same component you can open it from the history over here. You see this watch symbol here, you can get the history. Just double click here also, it will open the same component, or you can open through browser, no problem. So I click on OK, and to create the drafting of this model, first I do a control W. It's control W to hide the sketches. We use this control W. Okay, after that, use the new file, new file template appears. Now here you have to define the model again, not drawing. Don't take here drawing tab. So there are two methods of drawing. First method I tell you, and after that completion of first method, I just introduce you the second method. So almost in Creo we are using that separate file of drawing, but in NX there is no separate file of drawing. The drawing can be generated in model itself. So there is no need to create the separate drawing file. There is only one model file. In that model file, the drawing is attached. Okay. So similar kind of mail attachment, the drawing is also get attached to the model. Now I'm going to select here model and choose a component name or drawing name. Okay. So I think the model is already there. I created. So you need to create a new file. If you want to create a new component or drafting completely, then take the new file and don't choose the drawing file here. Directly select the model, give the model name here and start to create the model. The model already I created it here. And using this same model, I just go to the drafting workbench. So to go to drafting, I select this file menus, select the file menu. In the file menu, you will get here drafting. So from here only you have to start a drafting. So I repeat from the first step, what we need to do first. While creating any drawing, we have to use open file browser, open the model, click on OK. I will hide the all sketches of it, pressing Ctrl W, then save this file again, and then go to the file menu and take here drafting button on. Select this. After that, paper size of your drawing you have to choose appropriately. I'm taking A0 size now, and give the drawing name. The drawing name is nothing but your component name. What is the name of component here? Plumber cap. So I give that name of drawing, plumber cap. Plumber cap. Set sheet number is first, so there is no revision, so I don't give any name here. And define here unit system. Your model unit system and drawing unit system should be the same. So I'm taking millimeter or inches. So currently I'm taking millimeters here, and projection system accordingly you have to choose first angle or third angle. So what projection system is there here? As per the drawing, this system is first or third?
First.
Okay, so I choose here first projection system, first angle. So I'm selecting this first angle here. So this is by default third is activated. You select it to first angle. After that, click on OK. Okay. After that, view creation wizard by default it will be appear. So I don't need to create any view creation wizard over here. So I directly put it cancel mode on. So one blank sheet is get introduced here. Okay. So once again, repeat the process what I done here. So I close everything. Go to this model. Open this component. Okay. Then go to file. Then here take the drafting. In the drafting, you will get this sheets. So here you give the name of drafting, plumber cap, and here there are different templates are also available. If you want to create a blank sheets, then use this standard size, or if you want a template also, then use template option. So in the use template, you see here then paper sizes. So I'm taking the paper size right now, A3 or A0, anyone can take. So I'm taking this A0 now. A0. Click on OK. Click on OK. Okay. Initially, you will get the popular title block dialog box. What is that popular title block? You can see if I zoom over here, you see this is the name. So first issued, drawn by, checked by. That information you have to put it from. So when you get first issued date, what is date today? 21/07/2020. That date will be created here. Are you observing this? So in the template accordingly, whatever you provide the data, that will be placed over here. So drawn by, here I put the my name, MMJ. Checked by some other person name. Approved by okay, and here you can put the title of your component. Okay, so accordingly you will get the information here in the template. So the information, if you want in template, that information you put it from popular title blocks. By default it will be appeared, and if you don't want anything else information directly without putting anything else, you just close it. then do a cancel. After that you select here, these are the ribbon bar. In the ribbon bar you have to select the new sheet or new model. Here I am going to take here new sheet. Okay, when you take new sheet, one more sheet like this you can introduce, but multiple sheets currently I don't need. I have only one sheet here. Now what is my first requirement? If you see the projection system, you will see in this top right corner. So what projection system is this, first or third?
Third.
Third. So according to our drawing, we require a first angle projection system. So I right click on this and I use this edit sheet button on. Edit sheet. Have you seen all of you this edit sheet button?
Yes, sir.
So just click on, right click on this and use here edit sheet button on. Just click on that and here that information you can modify. So I take here first angle projection system. The name of component is plumber block. Okay. After that, paper size I'm taking A0. Unit system in millimeters and click on OK. Then it will be changed. So it is changed here. It is the first angle. Okay. After that, we have to put the views. Before that, initial settings we are taken to. What is the first initial setting we are done? Projection system change. Number first, change of projection system. That is the first setting. Second setting, what we are done? Unit system. That are the two important settings. Okay. Then use this base view button. How to add the first view? So first view you can add it to base view. So I click on the base view. In the base view, okay. So these are the steps. First step, we have to take the part. The part already we have. So if you don't have a part here, you can browse it from this. The part is this one. Open it. The part is open. After that, next step, view origin, where you want to put it that component. After that, model view, which view you want. So this view is matching to our drawing, this one. So where is the front? I think this is the front, this is the top. Correct. So I want to place here sectional front view. Sectional front view. Then first I plot a top view now. Instead of front, if you see the front, you will see the front view, but that is not shown in the sectional format. So I'm taking here only top view. So these are the list of views. Whatever the views according to your sheet you want, you can choose it from here. Model view. Okay. So I'm taking here top view. And if you want to any random orientation of view, use this orient view tool. And here you can just move this model. Suppose I want to plot like this and I click on OK. So the view is plot in this fashion. But standard view orientations are available here. So I need to take here top view now. So the top view is created. After that, scaling factor. So I enlarge the scale using 2:1 here. So that it's little bit big. Okay. After that, I can increase more. No problem. Okay. So I can put it here. After that, setting. In the settings, you'll see the setting file option. Just click on that settings. And here in the general setting option, you have to use create with centerline button on. Just a minute, I will expand this. Okay, so here is a create with center line button. Are you observing this button? So this button must be on, otherwise center lines will not generated. So to active the center of line of any circle in the drawing automatically, we have to create we have to on this option, create with center lines. Okay, after that click on OK and then just place it here. After placing the views, by default the next view is activated, that is nothing but projected view. Just click on the projected view. In the projected view you will see these are the projections. According to your mouse movement the views are get placed. If you want auxiliary view, there is no separate button for auxiliary view. You can just move the mouse in angular fashion, the auxiliary views get placed. And this is what the orthographic view. This is the front view here, this is the side view here. And if you want auxiliary, just rotate your mouse in angular fashion, you will get the auxiliary view. No separate button for auxiliary views there, right? So now I'm going to take here top view, so I click on this. Sorry, not top view, front view, so I click on this. After that close. And now you observe here unnecessary, this is the datum is showing. This is actually the datum planes. You can hide it from here by right click option, hide. Okay, so here you can see the centers are generated automatically because of that setting. After that, next step, I want to generate here sectional view. I don't need this. So in that case, what we have to do, use the sectional view here. Very small button is there, are you observing? Otherwise you go for the menu option, menu, insert, views, and here are the different views. So I want to put the sectional view. Which sectional view I need? A simple section. Take a simple section option, just click on it. So these are the operating style, this is the dashboard. Okay, so now I'm taking here sectional view. First you take the view where you want to create the section, that I want to take here. Here you want to cut the line, so I'm taking this view, top view, and then you take here sectional line. So automatically snapping will generate, or if it is not generated snapping, just on the snapping button on here, just click on this all. I think it is not activated. Activate all snappings here. And then click on this. After that, move your mouse in the top side. It shows the message. It will be here. If your view is getting away from the drawing area, then you will get appears a message, error message. So that you have to delete that. So I'm going to cancel out this everything now, and I repeat the process. I just delete this orthographic view. Sectional views get created there. I repeat the process what I done here. I just delete this. There is no front view now, only top view is there. So I need to create axis or cutting line in the top view. It is a similar kind of this one. A section I want to plot it. So what we have to do, select drop down list of section, or you can go from the menu, then insert, then views, then take a section, then use here simple or step, and then first step you have to define here. What is the first step? Select the view. So that view I'm going to select it first. Now it is asking to define the hinge line. Hinge line is nothing but your cutting line. So I just zoom here and I choose here automatic this snapping option. Just click on it. So I want to generate the section line which is passing from this center. So I click over here. After that, click here. And whatever the section settings if you want, then you can use this setting letters. So this is the A indicated in blue color. So this is nothing but a sectional view settings. Just click on it. Every view there is a setting option is there. So what I need to use here, I want to increase the spacing between section lines. So I select here sections view, just a minute. Every view there is a button here, create with center line. So always active that button, do not off. So here I increase this value to 8. Okay, now place it here. Okay, now close it, and you can double click on this section again, and here you can increase this value. Is there happening anything else? I have to increase here this value to 10. Now this spacing is increased. How to increase the spacing? Just click on it, go to the setting of this spacing, and then increase this value. Yes, distance here. That views get placed. After that, we want to put some side views here. Then select again menu, projection view. So I'm taking a projected button on and place the mouse over here. And here also there is a setting. You can just check the general setting. There is a center line button is on, and I click over here. So these are the 3 basic views we have created, but I think this is not necessary as per our drawing. So I just delete this. Here I need isometric view. So again go to the base view, menu, insert, view, and select the base view. Base view. And in the base view, select this model. I think the model is already there. No need to call it again. Okay. After that, define the orientation of your model. So I'm taking here isometric orientation. Instead of orthographic front side top, I'm taking isometric. There is a trimetric button also, but we are not never use the trimetric. We have to use only isometric option. In isometric option, there is again the scaling factor. So I increase the scale to 2:1, which is a smaller than the orthographic view. Otherwise, it is very large view. It may not get fitted properly in this sheet. So I'm taking here scaling factor to 2:1, and now I click here and then close. So for any front orthographic view or isometric view, we have to select base view, and other views, that is a projected view. that you can generate through here, or you can go to the menu and use the view option, insert option. In the insert, you will see the view. Here you can use that projected, and for section, only first type of section we are seeing, simple section. Here, so this is all the settings and some initial views placement in the drafting. I'm going to give the settings at a glance right now, where to set everything here. Just take a note. Every view there is a setting option, but if creating the setting for every view is get tedious job. In that case, what we have to do, select the menu option, use the preferences. In the preferences, you see here drafting now. The last time in the sketcher, I take the sketch settings. Right now we are working on drafting. That's why I'm taking here drafting settings. Just click on it. Take a screenshot of this where you have to set everything. So I'm selecting here drafting button on. Okay, so these are the steps to set. I want to set the center line for all views. Then use this view option. View option. View option, in that there is a common button. Common, there is a general button. Here is that create with center line button. If you off here, then everywhere that center lines will be off. So it is a global setting. It is better to set everything from here, preferences. So create with center lines, that button must be on. And for the sections hatching settings, you can work for the view again. And here is a section option. In the section, you see settings. Okay, so what are the different create cross hatch or without hatching, you want a section accordingly, you choose appropriately. After that, here label. Okay, so that settings here you can define it. So whatever the settings are there, in the next class step by step we will discuss. So for setting only we need one session for it, near about 1 hour. So that we will discuss in the next class, how to set everything in the drafting. So how to set everything, and that is a permanent saving that we will see, just like of Creo. There is a setting file separately we have to store. Similarly here also we have to do. Okay, so just I click on OK. So next step, we have to apply the dimensions to it. So basic dimensions now we have to apply here, general dimensions. So applying the general dimension with a similar kind of sketcher. So generally in any software, there are two methods of dimensioning. First one is generated, another is manual dimensions. So in NX, generated dimensions is not there, only manual dimensions are there. So remember that you cannot generate uh, automated dimensions or generated dimensions in NX software. There is only a manual dimensions. So that you have to do it here in the rapid option, which is a similar kind of sketcher. Select this rapid option, and from that rapid, you have to define the dimensions. Take infer option. This length I want to define. This line to this line. Just a minute, I'll do it again. Rapid. Uncheck this place automatically option. Infer this line and then this line. Then click over here. This is 46. The size of this dimension you can change from here. Menu, preferences, drafting. In that drafting, now we have to modify the setting for the dimensions. Go to the dimension settings and dimension text you have to modify. select now the text. Okay, so click here decimal periods, you take here dot, dimension text, the height I'm taking here, let's say it is 8. It is 8 and say apply. Click OK and then try to prove the dimensions. Next dimension I'm create here rapid. Next dimension is this R54. Let's do that. That size is increased as compared to this one. How? From menu, preferences, drafting. Okay, so dimension settings. In that dimensions, go to the text. In that text, select dimension text and put the value here, larger value. Click on OK. Now I'm going to delete these previous dimensions and try to create it once again. Repeat. I want to import dimensions. Don't place automatically. Just uncheck this option. Then first line, second line, then click on this. Now the size is increased. Okay, next dimension, there is a 24 which is shown in the box, right? So from this center we see 24 value, and from this center to this center it shows the 78 value. So I put that values here. No. Just when it's something there is a issue or error is generated, I just open that file again. Go to the file, drafting, use template on, click OK. Next step, whatever information you provided here, then close. Next step, cancel. Right click on this, edit sheet, plumber cap, component name, plumber cap, projection system. I need here first angle. Click OK. Save this file. Okay. After that, go to this base view. Base view. I want first view as a top view here, and scaling factor I want to enlarge to 5:1. Place your view first here. Second view I need a section view, so I close it. Go to the menu, insert, view, view, then take here a section, simple section, select the view first, then define this section line orientation over here. Just click on that center snapping, circle center, click here, then place here, then put the isometric view also using the base view. Again, here in the drop down list we have to select isometric. Scaling factor I'm changing to 2:1. Click on this. Now to off the coordinate system, you have to just right click on this. Here you have to hide and save your model. After that, go to the rapid dimensions. Then define this center first. I choose inferred option. this center to this center. Then just a minute. Rapid place automatically off. 1, 2. But that dimension size is not appropriate. To show the dimension size again, I just delete this. Go to menu, preferences, drafting, where you get the information of dimension text inside the view. Sorry, inside the dimensions. In the dimensions, here you get the text. Go to the text and define the dimension text. The size of or height of your text is 8. I'm taking 8 here. Then click on apply or OK. Now you create the dimension again here. I just first store this file. Then I select this rapid dimension and I take the invert option from this point to this point. Click here. That size is created 78. I just zoom here. Don't create zoom very large, otherwise the software will get crashed. So it is a 78 size, but that 78 size is shown in the box later. So how to put the box? Just select this, double click on this. Here that one attachment is generated in this drop down list of size. Here you have to define the box, the last button, and then close. Next
सर
size,
एकदा रिपीट करना है आताचा बॉक्स.
सांगतो. Next size is again there is a 24 size. That is also box size. So I'm choosing here. First I store the file. Use the rapid option. So I want to find any center there. I do it here only. I just delete this. Take rapid. Select this line. This line. This is our regular size. 78. And now to put it here, box. Then double click on it. Here in the drop down list, you will see the box later, the last button. When you double click on the size, this option will appear. Then here I take the box. Then close. Then one more size is there with tolerance are there. It is a 12. 12 value have plus minus 0.1 tolerance. So to create that, I select this rapid option again. Select this line. I do it again. Rapid. From this horizontal line, next horizontal line, it will show the distance 12. Then close. And to increase the to introduce the tolerance for the 12 size, just double click on it. Here, drop down list you have to take. This first option is indicating is nominal size. There is no tolerance. Then there is a plus minus tolerance. We call it as equal bilateral tolerance. Another tolerance is there, bilateral tolerance. Okay. Another is unilateral plus side, unilateral minus side. Then other tolerance systems are also there. Apart from this, we have to use the second option, equal bilateral tolerance for the symmetric value and put the value here. Here you have to put the tolerance value. How much it is given? I think 0.1. So I take here 0.1, then press enter key or middle click. Okay, but it shows the comma, it not showing the point or decimal point here. So for that there is a setting. I will tell you that settings on the next class. So how to place the tolerances and box basic dimensions, that only you have to understand, and how to place the sectional view. That's it. Can you do this drawing now? Your job today is just place the two views and try to produce the dimensions. Producing the dimension is not different way. It is a similar kind of sketcher.